What's up, everybody? My name is Wael. I'm a 35-year-old husband, soon to be dad, and welcome to FighterRebuilt, my YouTube channel. Now, let me preface this by saying that this channel is by no means medical advice. Why it exists is because I went through a serious injury and surgery, a knee surgery recently. And before going into surgery, I was looking at online content, YouTube videos, TikToks, everything, just to see from a first-person account if there's any kind of a channel that talks about the recovery process and what to expect, like going into the surgery, after surgery, how the process goes. But I couldn't find anything. Like, what I found was videos from PTs and medical doctors, mostly talking about how they would like rehab a patient, or how a patient should undergo the post-op rehab. Maybe I should have looked further, but I couldn't find anything, so that's why I decided to start this channel. But again, I really want to stress that this is not medical advice. This is my journey and my personal experience. I'm gonna throw in, like, sprinkle in some information that I get, some expert information that I get from doctors, from coaches, from PTs, but it's only for your benefit. It's not me giving you medical information. It's advice. So how did my injury happen? My injury happened back in June 2025. I was practicing with one of my friends at the gym. We were doing no gi, we were doing gi judo, jiu-jitsu, and we were doing takedowns. So it wasn't like we weren't even flowing. We weren't competing. We weren't doing rounds. We weren't doing anything. We were just like warming up. We were just getting warmed up. We were doing like some takedowns, like 2 takedowns each. I did mine. He decided to go for an Uchimata. Now it was completely my fault. He went for the Uchimata. My leg got stuck to the mat. My ankle rolled under me, my knee followed, it buckled, and I fell on top of my knee. He fell on top of me, and I heard a pop. I knew it was serious, and at the time my ankle was hurting real bad. So when I stood up, I just shook my ankle off and I could walk. So I somehow decided that it wasn't that serious. However, a few days after that, when I tried to squat, I could literally see that something around my knee and my thigh would pop and then pop back in. So I decided to do an MRI. MRI came back saying like it's normal. I saw a couple of doctors. Everybody was like, yeah, and it looks like there's some sort of instability in the knee, but like the MRI says everything's fine and you can walk, you can do anything. So I decided to take 3 months off, very minimal training, and then in October I went back to the gym. First session was fine, second session I was feeling really good, third session I started rolling with the guys. I wasn't rolling real hard, but I was ramping up. And after the session, like, I had an amazing session that night. After the session, I felt a pinch in my knee, so I came back home. What I usually do when I have this is I go down to a full deep squat and then I stand up, which is something I really do not recommend, especially if you're injury prone or if you're coming off an injury. I really do not recommend. So I went down to a full squat. As I'm coming back up, my knee popped for the last time and it got stuck in its place. I couldn't extend it. I couldn't walk on my knee. So I knew that the injury got aggravated. I went back to see a few more doctors, and everybody by then was recommending surgery, and they didn't understand how it happened, like, because obviously the first MRI was fine. But you know, like, everybody's different. What can I say? So yeah, it's just that my body decided to give up at that specific moment. So I did an MRI, and apparently I had a full meniscus tear, a full bucket head meniscus tear. Now, what does a bucket head mean? It means like the part of the meniscus that's fully torn, detached from the cushion, gets stuck between the thigh bone and the calf bone, like the femur and the tibia. So it used to feel like, at least for me, it used to feel like there's some sort of like a rubber cushion between the two bones, and anytime I tried to extend my knee, this cushion would compress and it would bring my knee back. So I couldn't extend my knee fully, I couldn't flex it fully, and sometimes out of nowhere it just locks in position and I start limping. So I've been limping for like 3 months, and I did my surgery yesterday actually. Right now it's 10 a.m. I was discharged at 3 p.m. yesterday, so like 20 hours ago, so still very fresh. And that's how everything like came together yesterday at night. When as soon as I came home, I was like, okay, I didn't see this content online. This is my own personal journey. Maybe I should start something. Maybe it's gonna help people who are in my shoes. Now I'm an active, I'm not gonna say I'm a professional fighter, but I like competition. Like I compete in Muay Thai and in Jiu-Jitsu. Not by any means a professional fighter again, but I really hope I can get back to active competition, because I still have a lot of like ambitious goals that I wanna accomplish in martial arts before I call it quits. And this is how the idea came to my mind, that okay, I want to start this thing. So what can you guys expect? This is gonna be a slow, not a fast, and a like influencer type kind of content. It's gonna be slow, unfiltered, unedited, hopefully very authentic and very aligned with my values type of content. I'm gonna show you my journey from obviously today, which is like day one after surgery, all the way to getting back on the mats and the ring. Some of my ambitious goals are to get a black belt, Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I would say I'm a decent blue belt, like intermediate, high intermediate, or I'm not an advanced blue belt yet, but I'm like somewhere in the middle as a blue belt. My striking though is really good, because I used to practice way back when I was 8, and I did it for like 10 years, and then I stopped, and then I came back. So, but that's for a different video probably. So Muay Thai, I'm really good. Jiu-Jitsu, I'm getting better. What I want is, again, a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, but like a legit black belt, like a competition level black belt, not just like a black belt that I could wrap around my waist. I want to fight in a cage, probably like a couple of times. It's something I've wanted ever since I was a very good fighter back in 2010. Obviously, like when I was 20, now I'm 35. So it's something I've wanted for a long time, but life happened. Again, this might be something for a different video. I could share my journey with you guys. So yeah, I want to do a couple of like fights in a cage, get it out of my system, get a black belt, compete at the highest level for me, for my age, my category in Jiu-Jitsu. And I want to get back to lifting heavy weights. I'm a long way from that, but like my best personal squat was 405, so I hope I could get back there. So I don't want to make this a very long video. The one last thing I want to show you guys is my surgery, and like the brace that I have, and the pantyhose or whatever. Like, they're annoying as hell, but like, here you go, guys. So the brace is to keep my knee locked at 90 degrees. The pantyhose are to prevent blood clots. I think by tomorrow, hopefully, I can take the pantyhose off and unlock the brace and get a shower, because I stink. And it wasn't a painful surgery. It's annoying because like my leg is so fatigued, man. Like, I couldn't sleep. I slept for like 3 hours last night. Again, it's not painful. They gave me medications, like some medications, but like I'm taking them with minimal, like like I'm taking the minimal dose. I'm not a fan of pills, I'm not heavy on popping pills and meds. I'm supposed to start physiotherapy probably sometime this week, like by day 2 or 3. I need to ice it like on top of the brace and on top of all the layers of whatever like wraps that's around my knee. I'm supposed to ice it for like 15 minutes and then rest and then ice it again. So that's what I've been doing. Luckily for me, the doctor was able to repair it. So when you tear your meniscus, there are 2 things that can happen. They either take it out, which is a meniscectomy, or they repair it, which is a meniscus repair. A meniscus repair would take more time to heal because you want the meniscus to get back to 100%. So my journey is probably like, I'm looking at 3 to 6 months of rehab until I get back on the mats and in the ring. If the doctor just took it out, like had I done a meniscectomy, it would have been a faster recovery. But the downside is that down the line, like 10-15 years down the line, you're left with less cushion, with less meniscus material between your bones, so you're more prone to arthritis. So I'm very happy that we were able to do the repair, and hopefully I'll follow up with you guys very soon. You can expect maybe like 1 to 2 videos from me per week, and some shorts depending on how I decide to do this. If you think that this content is like beneficial to you, if you're going through injuries, surgeries, you have some friends who are like athletes, or just like they love recreational sports and they're looking for first-person experience, then please like, subscribe, recommend, share it with your friends. Hopefully it helps somebody who, like, just like my case, I wish I had something like this, because it's really eye-opening and it's very reassuring. So thank you guys, and I'll see you later.